Alright, welcome back. Hoping you guys are having a fabulous day. Given we're currently in September, almost October, remember, around the corner we have two big festivals, potentially two big Ragnarok chapters, and maybe a catastrophe update. At this rate, we're never getting catastrophes. It's never happening. But with the remainder of the year, remember there are big banners coming out, and with those big banners, there are a lot of units you should go and pick up probably on the banners and be ready for it. You know what I mean? A lot of units people skipped out throughout this year because of collabs and other stuff. They might be returning soon, so I'm going to give you a quick list of units you should be picking up. Whether you're new to the game, whether you're a veteran in the game, these are units you should have. And again, in the future, when units drop, I'll mention what might be dropping this year and what you should get along the way to max out your teams and make them insane. So again, I'm back to bring this to you, but guess who else is back? Yes, GXs, and they're sponsoring this video. That's pretty cool. You play games, I play games, and that is why this browser's for you and me. First, the best part, the customization, because you know you love to customize. Set your aesthetic right with your background. Cry if you want with me. You can do it. You can set up browser sounds, background music, force dark pages so you can read dev notes or patch notes in the dark. You can also set it to GX Classic, which is, the classic red, or go ultraviolet, which I do. You should do it too. You can also enable GX Corner, and I recommend to do so. With GX Corner, you can find out what's releasing soon, find out some free games, check out some stuff, and find out great deals. You then also have the ability to use the sidebar here, where you can link your Twitter, your Twitch, and your Discord, and simultaneously surf the web and enjoy tweeting and ranting about Grand Cross. It's wonderful. Or when that's done, just hop over to Discord and chat with whoever you want. You also then have GX Player, where you can connect your Apple Music, your Spotify, your SoundCloud, whatever you listen to music on, and just jam out right from there. And they also have GX Mobile, which is for your phone, hence the word mobile. Go and download it. It's actually pretty damn good. With that, click the link down below in the description or the pinned comment and download GX today. You'll enjoy it, trust me. And with that, let's jump into the video. Thank you again, GX, for sponsoring this video. So with that, hop it over to GC database here so I can show you the actual list of characters. Remember the recent updates, okay? Since I last made this video, it's been 4 freaking months, maybe 5. 5 months, right? So it's been a while since I actually made a list of characters. And again, remember, Diane, Fez Diane, since then, she still hasn't released. So absolute joke of the century. I, again, skipped that banner, and I'm paying for it till this day. So recently, again, a lot of people's teams have changed, right? If you were running a different meta, now unknown teams are pretty much very popular because Echidna dropped, okay? Ram came back. Emilia, people just have now 6/6. Beatrice sucks. Again, with those current characters, right? A lot in circulation because of the ReZero collab. Now it's very popular. So with this year, when other units release, I'll talk about what might be dropping, what you need to pick up with that. Reinhardt teams, again, you need a human unit, right? To make that team better, a human unit, the only replacement you can really look for is getting rid of Bond. Maybe if we get a better backline unit for humans, then that will change that entire meta there too. Those things with that. Demon team, okay? We recently had Chandler, we recently had Zeldris. Both units that, I would say otherwise, like, again, people want to hate on me for saying this. Demon Chandler is not that great. What Zeldris is, okay? As much as we compare the two, Zeldris is really damn good. Just Chandler isn't, like, insanely good, okay? So recently, after seeing what Chandler became, and after a lot of testing with Zeldris, he is, not terrible. But, well, that's a different story, right? That's a different case. So with those 3 metas, if that is something that you're interested in running, and in whichever one you're running, I'll talk for each one here, and then I'll give you the list. First, let me give you the list. Let me just show it to you. So first up, for Echidna, right? For unknown teams, if you're running those, this year we'll most likely see 2 characters, most likely. One being Freya, right? That's an unknown unit you may need to go and pick up. Then up and coming, you also may see a new Merlin. Again, we currently have 1 Fez Merlin, which is damn good, and we also have 1 Summer Merlin, which is damn freaking good, right? So 2 really good units, both Merlins. Now, this new Merlin has to either be some broken gimmick, some broken mechanic that will make her replace the current Merlins on the unknown team. Whatever it may be, again, 1 Merlin has low CC, 1 Merlin's just getting a little bit, isn't broken insane, but still damn good, right? So whatever happens with this year's Merlin, we'll find that out. With Freya, she could also be very damn good. So there's a unit if you want to go and kind of invest into to make this team even better. We'll see how it goes. If they release to be terrible and don't actually help the team, that's a different story. But again, those are units that do exist. Reinhardt, again, as mentioned, Escorner could drop this year. Whenever AOT or the Stranger Things collab, whenever that gets an update, maybe we get 2 solid units on both sides. Again, because it should be both humans, right? Unless they do like Vecna for Stranger Things, so that's like an unknown unit. But majority should be humans. Also, they could do Titans and make them Giants. So, again, with those 2 collabs, basing anything on those is terrible. And they're most likely not releasing this year. So, with Reinhardt, the only real support he might have is from Catastrophe unit or from Escanor if he does get a Fez this year, right? That's currently where we base the info off of. Other than that, I don't think there's many humans in the game that will roll around to be a Fez. So just keep that in mind. Reinhardt has a little bit less support right now, but there are plenty of units that can release from Ragnarok that are, human. So with it, you'll get support for him later on. Now again, for demons, there's a high chance that, demons don't get anything this year, but end of year could be a demon Meliodas. Could be. I doubt it. Mael will at some point drop. So if you're running like goddess teams, again, most likely Mael will be this year or again early next year. It's just, it has to happen. Okay, it does. We're like around that point in story where it has to show up. So Mael most likely will be a unit, and that's something you might need to pick up for your unknown or your goddess team. It just has to happen. So that's just what I want to talk about for the upcoming year. So there is that. Now again, units, right? So if you're building demon team, you need this Zeldris. This Zeldris is damn good. It's a damn good backline unit. He's not bad as much as people want to hate on him. Executioner Zeldris is still a damn good passive. If an upcoming banner has him, it might be a really good pickup. Okay, it might definitely be that. Tarmiel on the SSR ticket banner, still, he's really mainly used for his grace, which is still absurdly broken. If you want to pick up a character this year, this has to be one of them. If you're a new player again, this is the entire list I'm recommending. Sariel, also on the ticket banner. Again, I wouldn't summon for him because when a gacha event returns, just use the rate up event for him. So barely, again, we get those events, so we'll see what happens. But again, mainly used for grace. A lot of the time for goddess teams, used for his counter. So both ways work for that. Red Sariel, again, mainly used for grace. Good for PvP or PvE, and a lot of final boss activities, usually used there also. This, just used for her passive, disabling basically skills for a turn. Very annoying unit. Unknown team, very good pickup. I don't think we're going to have a summer banner for a good amount of time. They usually do it around December. They call it like the midsummer event. So that's the only time probably you'll see this, unless for the Fez, they do like a, special limited unit banner, which again, won't see it for a while, but maybe it does happen. Fez Merlin, you got this for free, and you had a chance to get it for free, right? So if you didn't do that, you missed out, but maybe this does return with the upcoming Fez. If it's really a Merlin Fez, they might bring this Merlin back on the banner as well. Could work out, could not. We will see, but that's something that you should pick up for unknown teams, for farming, for a lot of tasks, for the OG Demon. Damn good unit. Trader Melly, literally whenever this returns, if you can 6-6 him, if you can pull the first copy, this unit just carries you in every activity. If you don't have it, you're still tripping. You need this unit, okay? Magelda, you get this for the bird. If it returns on a banner, never chase it when it's, just there. Chase it when there's a lot of units you're chasing it for, okay? Keep that in mind. Halloween Matrona is still a damn good unit. These units have been given for free, like, multiple times. So, hopefully you got her by now. If you didn't, that sucks. I'm so sorry. We have Knight of Danforth Liz, used for the coin dungeon, right? Time limit dungeon, literally the greatest unit to use there to make your life super easy. If you have a chance to pull for it, I'm telling you now, missing on this unit is terrible. So, again, this unit was released, right? During the worst time in the game's history. It released right after or before Trader Melly. Nobody picked this up because they just couldn't. They couldn't, splurge on that banner because they had the Trader Melly banner to splurge on, right? So, a lot of people missed out on it. Again, she has returned a few times on a free banner and on a regular banner. But, a lot of people did miss out. So, again, pick this up. Knight of Danforth Liz, really used for a lot of farming tasks and, or rather demon tasks because of her passive. Basically, you enter a deathmatch and you just increase their skill ranks. So, a damn good character. Ludo, Margaret, again, she should return on a Fez this year. We'll see how that goes. I think we're going to have a vote Fez also, right? So we can vote for what happens. Again, whatever I listed, you should probably vote for those units. Keep that in mind. But still, damn good unit. Ludo, used for his grace and used for just crit and all of that. So, a really damn good unit. Also, Lily of Desire should drop again around December. So, if this does return, if it returns on a free banner, a good unit to pick up if you are building kind of a catastrophe team. She also kind of works on the Reinhardt team. Not the best, right? Bond is still damn good, but it could work, okay? It could work. If KOF makes a return, pick up Keel, okay? If you don't have him just yet, you got to get him. There's a high chance, and there's like speculation going around, just because Netmarble owns KOF, I personally also wouldn't doubt it. They can throw Keel back in, like at any point. They genuinely could. So if KOF does get a rerun, just pick him up. He's still good. 1-6 is enough. He is good for a lot of, again, farming tasks and just regular bosses and stuff like that. So, good pickup. Chad Harlequin, okay, farming, and you can see right now with the final boss, he's pretty useful. So, pick him up if you can. Yorm for the deer, that's really it. Hijack Gother, really damn good on unknown team, really damn good relic. This one's really solidified to be a damn solid unit. But remember, he hasn't returned like ever. He just keeps disappearing. And every time they choose to rerun him, he gets on the worst banner. So this year, we should, again, see him, use your chance to get him, and hopefully you can get away with it. So hopefully that works out for you. This is Green Gother. Most people, like 99.9% of people have him now. He was for free. If you missed out on that, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Red Gother, you get him for free so many times in a login. Like for the first time you play the game, you get that. Berserk Estarossa, if you're building Demon Team, you need this character. Probably won't return for a good amount of time. You should, if we get a Fez this month, you see this unit in the coin shop in November. If you don't see a Fez this month, you see this coin shop. You see this in the coin shop around December, right? So for like that New Year's Fez, that's when you'll see this. Escanor, you got it for free. Goddess Liz, if you're building Goddess Team, you need this unit, obviously. Again, will probably not return until end of year or like whenever they do a light or dark festival. So it'll be some time, and she'll be on a terrible, terrible rate up. Chasing this unit is going to be a terrible idea, but hopefully it works out for you where you pull it, right? So if you have a 0.2% chance on her and a 0.2% chance on Melly, there's a good chance you win in some sort of situation there, right? There is that. Green Elizabeth, good for a lot of tasks also. Her passive's damn good. If you have this unit, go and just use it for the Skull and Hottie, right? So there is that. Queen Diane should be making a reappearance to the coin shop and a banner, yeah, in the next Fez. Has to. It has to happen. If it doesn't, I'm quitting. Moving up, Princess Brunhild. Okay, you don't have this. Your deer farming and bird farming is going to crap, right? Purgatory Bond, still a good unit. Depends, right? So he's been dropping in PvP a little bit. It's fine. Brawler Bond, one of the best backline units you could possibly get. If you can get this, highly recommend you start using it, okay? Try your best to also chase this unit if you can. If there's like a decent spicy banner and this unit's on there, I would recommend to grab it, even if it's just a 1/6. You're mainly using this unit for a passive. It helps in final boss. It helps in anything. Basically, helps in anything, right? Excalibur Arthur, same thing. Just for the Bond team. Blessing of Earth Diane shouldn't return for a good amount of time, maybe midsummer, but just helps you with all death matches. Any death match will help you out, will literally clutch the entire thing for you and finish it up in seconds. Freyr, for so many different tasks, is not even funny. And in PvP, really solid unit in just every capacity, right? Last but not least, Thonar, recently released, and just overall, you need it for Skull and Hottie, so it's basically it, right? Again, there's some units that I may have missed, but this is the majority of what you should be chasing up and coming this year. If you don't have them, go and get them. Again, we have something happening next week. We don't know what that is. At the end of the year, we have that Fez. In November, we have that Fez. So many things up and coming for the year. So with it, just prepare. Keep in mind what you're chasing for the entire remainder of it. Again, we'll see what happens, right? Should run into a light or dark Fez. If you look at it, December all the way into May probably into maybe this month or in December. So all of that adds up. That's really what I got for you here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick one, updating the list, showing you what is this year and what you should be chasing if you're trying to build a set team, or what you're going for just in general to just stack out your account if you have these units in case a final boss comes out like this one, which is extremely toxic and annoying. Just it helps you out, right? So there is that. Thank you for watching. Peace out, enjoy. That's been it for me. Have fun, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.